Good morning, my dear children. Sai Ram. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and staying safe. So, in our previous class, children, we have already started with the chapter, that is chapter 15, The Ugly Duckling. So, in our previous class, we have already discussed new words, word meaning, and make sentences, right? And I hope you all have noted down make sentences, new words, and word meaning in your notebook. So, in our last class, as I have told you that this story is about a duck family, right? So, mother duck, she had laid how many eggs, children? 5 eggs. But as she remember of laying only 4 eggs. So, she didn't remember laying that 5th egg, which is very different from the other 4 eggs, right? So mother duck, she don't remember of laying the 5th egg, as it looks very different from the rest of the eggs, right? So after few days, that 5th egg hatched, right? And from that 5th egg, what popped out? A gray feather duckling came out from that egg. But the other 4 ducklings are having which color feather? Yellow color feather. So she was very surprised. She was very astonished that how this 5th duckling is looking very different from the other 4 ducklings. And she couldn't believe or couldn't understand how ugly the 5th duckling is, and how can it be mine. Okay, so now let's continue. The duckling grew quickly, but mother duck had a secret worry. Well, the grey duckling certainly wasn't pretty, and since he ate far more than his brothers, he was outgrowing them. As the days went by, the poor ugly duckling became more and more unhappy. His brothers didn't want to play with him. He was so clumsy, and all the others on the farm laughed at him. He felt sad and lonely, while Mother Duck did her best not to hurt him in any way. So the ducklings, they started growing very quickly, and Mother Duck, she has had a secret worry. Okay, why she had a secret worry? As the gray duckling was not pretty, right? Rest of the 4 ducklings were very pretty, but the 5th one was not pretty, it was ugly, right? So she had a secret worry that the gray duckling is not that pretty, and even he eat more than his brothers. That means he ate more than the other 4 ducklings. So she was very worried that he is growing too much, growing too quickly, and it is very ugly. And slowly, when the days were passing, the poor ugly duckling became more and more unhappy, because no one was treating him equally, right? No one was treating him equally. His brothers, and that means the other 4 ducklings, the other 4 his brothers, that other 4 ducklings, they didn't want to play with him, right? Because he was very clumsy. All the others on the farm laughed at him. He was very clumsy, he was not beautiful, he was very ugly, and he was growing very quickly. So nobody was interested in him, nobody was playing with him. So he was very unhappy. Day by day he was very unhappy, as no one was liking him. He felt very sad, he felt very lonely. So Mother Duck, she tried her best to not hurt that 5th or that grey duckling in any way. Poor little ugly duckling, she would say, why are you so different from the others? And the ugly duckling felt worse than ever. He secretly wept at night. He felt that nobody wanted him. So that poor duckling, she said to poor duckling that why are you so different from others? Why you are not same like the other 4 ducklings? Why are you so different from the others? And the ugly duckling, he felt very bad. He felt very worse, that why she thinks that I am different from the other 4s. So he secretly cried at night. Wept means he secretly cried at night, and he felt that nobody wanted him and nobody liked him. So he said, nobody loves me, they all tease me. Why am I different from my brothers? So he was very unhappy, he was very sad, he cried at night, and he thinks that nobody wants him, nobody loves him, and everybody tease him, and he thinks that why I am so different from my brothers. Then one day at sunrise, he ran away from the farmyard. He stopped at a pond and began to question all the other birds. Right? So one day what happened at sunrise? When sunrise, he ran away from the farmyard. Because he know that nobody wanted him, nobody liked him, and nobody wants to play with him, so he decided that he will run away from the farmyard. So one day when sun rised, he ran away from the farmyard, and where did he stop? He stopped at a pond, and he started asking question to all the other birds. So he asked, do you know of any duckling with grey feathers like mine? But everyone shook their hands. That means nobody has ever seen the duckling with grey feathers. So everybody said, no, we haven't seen a duckling with a grey feather. We don't know anyone as ugly as you, they said. The ugly duckling did not lose heart, however, and kept on asking. He walked and walked as far away as he could, and at dawn he found himself in a thick bed of reeds. If nobody wants me, I'll hide here forever. So while he was running away, so nearby pond he asked other birds that, have you ever seen the grey feather duckling like me? So everybody denied. They said, no, we haven't seen the duckling as ugly as you. So but then also he did not lose his heart, he did not lose hope, and he kept on asking with other birds, right? So he walked and walked as far away as he could, and at dawn means when it was when sun is about wait children, right? So he walked and walked far away as he could, and at dawn he found himself in a thick bed of reeds. Dawn means when it is about to sunrise. So he found a thick bed of reeds. Reed is what children? Reed is a plant, very tall and stiff plant, which is usually found near a pond, lake or river. Okay, pond, lake or river. So he found that thick bed of reeds, and he thought that if nobody wants me, I'll hide here forever. There was plenty of food, and the duckling began to feel a little happier, though he was lonely. One day at sunrise, he saw a flight of beautiful birds fly overhead. White with long slender necks, yellow beaks and large wings, they were migrating south. So for the time being, he hid there in the reeds, and he was little bit happier there, as he was getting plenty of foods to eat, and so he felt little happier, although he was lonely, but he was happy. So one day when sun rised, so he saw a flight of beautiful birds fly overhead, means flying over his head. White with long slender necks. Slender means very thick and delicate. That birds which were flying overhead, that birds were having long and slender necks, and yellow beaks and large wings. They were migrating towards south. If only I could look like them just for a day, said the duckling admiringly. Admiringly means with wonder. He wants just for the one day, that duckling wants to look like that beautiful birds. Winter came, and the water in the reed bed froze. The poor duckling left home to seek food in the snow. He dropped tired to the ground, but a farmer found him and put him in his big jacket pocket. So when winter came, what happened? That reed bed, water in the reed bed, it started getting froze. It became solid. You know how ice get frozen? So in the same how water get frozen and become ice, in the same way it started getting frozen. So the poor duckling, he left that home because now there is no food there. So he left that home and he started seeking food in the snow. So when one day in this when he was searching food, what happened, he became very tired and he just dropped down on the ground, dropped down to the ground. And one farmer found him and he put him inside his big pocket jacket. I'll take him home to my children, they look after him. Poor thing, he's frozen. So when he dropped down to the ground, as it was a winter time, he got frozen. So that farmer decided to take him to his home, as he thought that as his children will look after him. The duckling was showered with love and care at the farmer's house. In this way, the ugly duckling was able to survive the bitterly cold winter. So, as he thought, it happened. When he took that duckling to his house, the farmer's house, that means his children and the farmer's family, they look after him with love and care. They showered love and care, and he was very happy. And in this way, he survived that cold, freezing winter. However, by springtime, he had grown so big that the farmer decided, I'll set him free by the pond. So when the winter over and when springtime started, he grown too big, and then farmer decided that now I'll not be able to keep him in my home, so he set him free by the pond. That was when the duckling saw his reflection in the water. And at that time, what did he do? That duckling saw his reflection in the water. Goodness, how I have changed. I hardly recognize myself. The flight of swans winged north again and glided onto the pond. When the duckling saw them, he realized he was one of their kind and soon made friends. So when the farmer decided to let him go or let him free, so when he reached that pond, he saw his reflection in the water, and he was very astonished, he was very surprised to see his reflection in the water, as he thought that he has changed very much, and he even couldn't recognize himself. And he saw that flight means lots of birds, that is swans, lots of swans were winged, means flying, they were flying towards the north, and they glided means they moved smoothly and quickly onto the pond. Okay, and when the duckling saw them, he realized that he was one of their kind, and he made friends with them. We are swans like you, they said warmly. Where have you been hiding? So the swans, when he went there and he made friends with the swans, so the swans said that you are like us, and where were you hiding? So he said, it's a long story, replied the young swan, still astonished. Astonished means surprised. So he said, it's a very long story. Now he swam majestically with his fellow swans. One day he heard children on the river bank saying, look at that young swan. He is the finest of them all. And he almost burst with happiness. So, children, what you learned from this story? That the duckling, that the fifth egg, which has the different feather and which was very ugly, that duckling was not a duckling, but he was a swan. He was a swan. When he grew up, he became very beautiful. So after those hardships, when he looked after him, he found his true self. He found who he was, right? And he became the beautiful swan. And when he heard the compliment from the children that he is the finest of them all, he almost burst with happiness, because from the time when he was a small duckling, at that time he considered himself as duckling, right? From that moment only, nobody liked him, nobody wants to play with him, everybody teased him, and everybody used to say him that he was very ugly. But at the time being, when he goes through this much so much struggle, he realized his worth, he realized who he was, and he became the most beautiful swan. So that means, children, we should always accept who we are, and we should never listen to anyone whatever they are saying. You should think you are the best, and you should accept yourself as you are, right? And we should accept as they are, because everybody has, each one of us are unique, right children? So at the end, what happened? That duckling find out that he was not a duckling, instead he was a swan. Right? Okay, now answer the following questions. Question 1. Why did the other ducklings not play with the grey duckling? Why the other ducklings did not play with the grey duckling? Because he was very clumsy. He was very different from others. Question 2. Why did the ugly duckling run away from the farm? The ugly duckling ran away from the farm as he felt sad and lonely. He felt that nobody wanted him. Right? He felt nobody wanted him. Question 3. Was he glad to run away from the farm? Yes, he was glad to run away from the farm, as he was not happy being with them. He was not happy in that farmyard because everybody used to tease him. Right? So children, I hope you found interesting this chapter. You found interesting, children. Read the chapter again and do the exercise, children. Thank you and have a great day.